I had a hard time finding these. These are actually in the same bag as the tools, so just make sure you... Hey guys, welcome back to Revolution XRC and welcome to the next part of this Boom Racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 3 kit build series. This part of the series will be pretty short. In this part of the series, we're just going to be putting together the wheels and tires and these bumperettes. For step 16, you'll need the following parts. You'll need these two M2.5 by 14s and these two M2.5 nuts. These come in the C bag, or the what's remaining in bag C. From bag D, you'll need the 4 lock nuts, the 4 spacers, and the 4 pins. And you also need these tools from the tools bag, as well as this parts tree right here for the hubs. Alright, so the tires come not so mounted, so you will have to mount them. Let's go ahead and do that. This actually doesn't seem to be the right tool. Let me see if there's another tip. Wrong tip. Alright, this should be the right one. Alright, this looks like it might be a little tough to do on camera, but yeah, you better clamp it down and start threading the bolts. So I'll get that done off camera and we'll be right back. Alright, once you get one threaded in, it's easier to get the rest. Go on a star pattern. Alright, one down, 3 more to go. I'll get that done off camera. We'll be right back when all of the tires are mounted onto the wheels. Alright, I've finished mounting up all 4 tires to the wheels. The next thing we'll do is to take care of the steering limiter. So for the steering limiter, you're going to use the remaining parts from bag C, which are these 2 nuts and these 2 screws. And basically it just prevents you from having too steep of a steering angle, which will cause stress to your universals. So the way it works, you can install these screws right here on the C hub. I don't know if you see that, but there is a screw hole. Let's see if I can get a good angle for you. I don't know if I can. Right there where my fingertip is, there is a hole in the C hub for the steering limiter. You'll put a screw right there, and basically when you turn, the link will hit that screw, preventing you from turning too far. Now you want that screw to be 8.5 millimeters out, and that's what they recommend in the manual. Alright, you'll see that I've already threaded the nuts onto the screws. I misspoke earlier. They didn't want it 8.5 millimeters out, but they wanted 8.7 millimeters, so just under 9 from the back of the bolt to the tip of the screw. So that should be 8.7. So you could just play around with that, just roughly under 9. But once you get that done, we're ready to thread lock this and bolt it onto the C hub. I'm gonna just screw it in until I see the nut hit the C hub, and that'll tell me to stop. Right there. So the nut has stopped spinning, and you'll see here that screw right there. When you steer pretty far, or is it this way? Sorry, the other way. It'll hit the knuckle right there, and that'll prevent it from turning too far. So let's go ahead and do that for the other side now. Alright, and that part is done. Alright, now it's time to put the wheels and tires on. Let's pull off the rubber. I think the pin fell out. Yeah, it did. Let's try that again. Alright, and with that we complete step 16 and 17, putting the tires on the wheels and mounting the wheels and tires onto the chassis. So far so good. Alright, just to go over the steering limiters with you a little bit more. So the knuckles will hit those screws to limit your steering, and what you're looking for is you're just looking for those to prevent your tire from hitting the leaf springs. So they should clear the rear and the front. There. And of course you'll have to set up your endpoint adjustments on your radio as well, but that's just to, you know, keep you from going too far. Alright, for the next step, we're going to install these bumperettes. You'll need the 4 M2x9 scale bolts. I had a hard time finding these. These are actually in the same bag as the tools, so just make sure you look out for them. And these are M2s, so we will need to change out the head of this again. Alright, we'll want the thread lock as well. Alright, and that is it. That is the bumperette installed, and that about does it for this part of the build series. Next up we have to finish painting up the body and putting the body together. I probably won't take a video of putting that together. I'll just paint it up, put it together, and then we'll come back and do a video of adding the necessary pieces to mount that body on. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates on this boom racing BRX02 Land Rover Series 3 kit build.